Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us at Crit It and Hit It. We are 5 of the very best nerds playing D&D. With me today on Crit It and Hit It, we have Kerry, Daniel, Abby, and Laura. I don't know why I hesitated there. I was about to say Eden. I know that your name is not Eden. It's normally Kerry that gets that. Yes, Kerry, not Amy. Would you like to introduce yourself and we'll go along the line?
Yeah, I'm Kerry from Tabletop Crafter and I'm playing Amy the Human Paladin.
Is it me next?
Yes.
I'm Daniel from D.Taylor Woodworking. I play Airden Septa, the Bloodhunter elf.
I'm Abby from Trade and Tested and I play Anakis. I saw that. What happened? Anakis, the Tiefling Druid, and she has a pet squirrel named Nucky.
And I'm Laura from Dark Moon Dice, and I play Eden, the Eladrin Warlock.
Awesome. So, last time on Dungeons and Dragons, we encountered some interesting things. Eden and Airden were both in attendance at a fancy elven party that was guested by Selendar, which is Eden's patron. This gigantic 9-foot fae was there to offer to a bunch of elven nobles a portion of his power, giving them powers similar to Eden's. The purpose for this has not yet been made clear, although he confided in Eden that he wanted to get access to a particular sword that the elves held. Eden then told him, you know what, wait for me for about 10 minutes at this place. I'll be there, I won't be late. She goes and helps Airden, who is currently a slave to a gentleman called Faruche, who rules Untrathar, the underworld of Saransari. When Faruche decided to retire for the evening, dragging Airden along, Eden sprung a trap and attacked him, causing him a great deal of pain and harm, and we are about to see what happens there. Anakis, down below in Untrathar, started doing some investigations into her past, discovered a family of Tieflings, some of which are directly related, others are simply there for camaraderie. Not necessarily related to Anakis, related to each other. We have those two brothers. And they informed her that there is a cambion, a specific kind of demon-blooded creature that is held in a tower, and that it is rumoured to be a relation to the royals. This is perhaps some forgotten prince or princess that's just been locked away in the tower because they can't exactly throw them down into the Undercity because they're of royal blood, but they can't have them parading around either. So Anakis is curious and going to check that out, dragging Amy along with her. And Amy has a jar with a boyfriend in it, kind of.
Ex-husband? Can't remember.
A being that possessed Xander, the Bloodhunter, claimed to be Amy's husband, and is currently in a spiritual form, trapped in a jar after being exorcised from Xander. We are currently in a position where Anakis is discussing with a guard, trying to talk him out of taking her to the guardhouse by claiming that her brother is inside the tower and she just needs to go in and see him. Amy is on the other side of the guard tower door. We are going to pick up with Amy and Anakis, and then switch back over to Eden and Airden in just a few moments. So Amy, you are inside the tower. You're in what looks to be a guard room. This is a foyer for shift swaps. There is a sleeping guard in a cot just 8 feet to your right. There is a set of drawers made out of wood that seems to be, while ornately patterned, very crudely maintained. There's a door against the back room, about a dozen feet away, and there's a hatch above you as well. And another hatch by the bed in the floor. You can hear muffled what is happening on the other side of the door. Anakis, it's evening, it's dark, but you're able to see clearly. This guard has been mulling over your offer. I would like you to now make a persuasion skill check.
Abby?
Oh, was that me? Sorry, you kept cutting out. I am so sorry.
Oh, my apologies.
Didn't realise that was for me.
Yes,
okay,
persuasion skill check. Yep.
Sorry. Oh, come on. Oh, 18.
Nice. So you sort of bounce on the balls of your feet a little antsy and agitated, but he doesn't seem to notice. If you can tell me the name of your brother, I'll let you know if they're in or not.
Cambion? I don't know. Oh no, hang on. What were you called? I've got it in my notes. I'm sure we do. Oh, we didn't get a name though.
You didn't get a name of this guy now.
Not just make up a name or
George. George.
This is like 20 questions. Does he wear glasses?
George.
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 It's a bit of an odd name. Is that halfling or something?
Yes, it's not from round here.
I can't say that I recognise there being a George in residence.
I'm pretty sure that's how I know him. That's who he was in a previous life. Anyway, before he came here.
Ah, I see. So, is this really your brother? Or are you just here to seek a bit of revenge on him?
No. He's definitely my brother.
Really? Well, in that case, we've got a few questions for you, because you've been causing a bit of trouble for us.
Like what?
Well, antagonising the guards. Although, I must say, it's the girl that's with him that's causing the most hassle. Caught them this afternoon. Come on.
The girl?
Yes. I don't know if it's just the gentleman that swindled you, or that's your brother, or whatever story you're trying to stick to. But if you've got any information on them, we'll be happy to take it from you.
I'm afraid I don't.
I thought you said it was your brother.
I do. I did.
So
but I don't have any other information on him. I've not seen him for many, 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 many years.
How is Amy reacting to all of this?
Can I hear, what? Can I actually hear word for word what they're saying?
Yes. Like I say, it's just muffled by a wooden door. So anything you could hear on the other side of a wooden door. They're not being quiet.
I mean, I'm going to presume they're talking about me and Xander. Because I've been causing problems. Oh, God. Can I, crack the door open again and, peek out to see, if the guard's got his back to me?
Okay, give me a stealth skill check.
Oh, okay. Nah. 6.
Back. On that happening, can I? Oh,
Nah.
I know. Okay, no, carry on, Drew. Carry on. Let's see what happens.
The door creaks open, and you can hear the hinges squeak, occasionally stopping the door, looking at the guard that's sleeping. You manage to peek your head around. The guard stays asleep. The one that's outside is still keeping his eyes locked on Anakis. He
So
has
they haven't
not
noticed?
noticed. No.
Oh, right. But has Anakis has noticed me?
Well, yes. The guard rolled a 3. So I'd assume that Anakis's passive perception will beat that.
Yes.
So can I like get her attention, but really hoping you're not gonna like make a deal out of seeing me.
No, I won't.
I'll just do like a motion to her to, a motion to like leave and then come back around the back. So I don't really know how I would do that, but just like, no. Go around the back kind of thing. I'll mouth, go around, leave and go around the back.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm talking to this guard. So, can I go in?
Yes, I can escort you to the prisoners. We're going to want you to give a statement.
Okay. Can I? Oh no! Fuck. I've used all my. Sorry. Should be sorry. All my first level. Oh no! Oh, you idiot! What have I got? Second level. I've got nothing. Oh, what have I got? No. No. I need to save some spells. Okay. What sort of statement do you want from me?
He'll start heading towards the door. AD, what are you doing?
Can I try and get...
I'm going to start just walking around the other side, trying to gesture him to follow me. Trying to see if he'll follow me.
Just stop at the door. This way, miss.
Oh, I assumed the entrance was at the other side.
No. I'm leaving my post. I need to go and wake the other guard and then escort you to the prisoners.
Can I try to get across the room into that other door?
Yes. Give me one more stealth check.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that would be a big old crit fail.
Oh.
You manage to sneak across the entire room without making a sound. You get to the door, you try the handle, and it moves smoothly, not a single creak. And as you open the door, the loudest screeching hinges that you've ever heard. The guard that's sleeping on the cot wakes with a start.
Alright, I'll roll with it.
Oh no.
Hi, my name's Amy. I've just come in to see I'm here to offer some religious counsel to one of the men upstairs. I wasn't given the exact name, but the guy outside said like to just let myself in.
And how is Anakis responding to the guard telling Anakis to come in through the door that Amy's in?
She is going to cast. I really hope this works. Charm person. No, she's not, because that's not going to work, is it? That's not going to work. She is going to. I don't know, because it's not like a command, is it? It's more of a.
No, but he'll be friendly to you, so he'll be more like.
That's true. Okay, I'm going to cast Charm Person. Wisdom saving throw 14.
And your
At second level.
Okay, second level. Okay, let's see. Yep. And you're aware that this is an elven guard.
Oh, fuck! Sorry.
And so, as you wave your hand, muttering the magical words under your breath, he simply tilts his head. Excuse me?
Oh, I just thought I saw something in your eyes then.
You're almost as
Sorry.
strange as those two. Definitely your brother.
What does he look like? I'm just sort of trying to buy time because have I heard what's happened inside? Have I heard the screech of a door?
You'll have heard the screech of a door, but not the conversation.
No. Okay. So there's.
At this point, while Anakis is trying to get information from the guard outside and Amy is trying to convince the guard inside, we're going to skip to Eden and Airden and let those two stew for a little bit.
Murder party.
Faruche grabs a hold of his own throat, starts clawing at the side of his face that has had these veins spreading along it. This oily, sallow face collapsing in on itself as he gasps for air. His fingers turn crooked and rigid, and he collapses backwards. He seems dead.
What?
Oops. Well,
He was mine. I was looking forward to this.
it wasn't my fault you couldn't hit him when you had the chance.
Well, you come in with your spells, and I just have a sword and.
It's turn-based, Airden.
Well, I guess I owe you a thanks. Well, that's kind of sorted that problem I had.
The next person you sell yourself to, I'll let you kill them all by yourself.
Thank you.
Anytime.
And we all run off into the sunset.
Yay!
Can I check his body, please?
Yes, you can. Give me an investigation check.
Ooh. Oh. 11.
11. Having a look through his rather rich robes, you note that he's wearing a number of rings. Some of them have jewels inset. He's wearing 3 different necklaces. He's also wearing a rather stringy vest underneath his fine business clothes.
Of course.
But on his belt, you find a series of curios. In separate pouches, you find 2 clay tiles with runes inscribed upon them, similar to those that you found from those elven soldiers.
Okay.
You also find that there is a sigil, a pendant without a chain. It looks to be a symbol. You need to give me a religion check.
Oh yeah, definitely.
While Airden's rifling through the body, can I, sneak off?
As you turn to sneak off, you see the silhouette of Selendar standing in a side street.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you to clean this up, Airden.
Do you want any of the jewelry? He has some rings here. I don't know if that's your thing. Airden's just trying to be nice. He's not very good at it, but
It's all yours. I'm pretty sure I'm wearing a tiara. I did say that, didn't I?
yeah, I mean that is nicer than kind of obsolete.
Thank you, though. I appreciate that. I'll be back. Just can you just maybe drag him off the path somewhere?
Sure. The things. What could I do with this body? No, yeah, I
Please dispose of it.
I'll drag it off to a side street, not the same side street, I presume.
No, other way, Airden. Other way. Oh, sorry. Turn the feet around.
Airden's good at disposing of bodies.
Yes.
Yep.
Especially elven
Right
ones.
man for the job.
Am I? Oh yeah, I threw that
Oh,
one on the
yeah.
fire. That was quite important to the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did happen, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't forgotten.
Selendar, standing in the alleyway, is staring directly over Eden's head. You can tell from his demeanour that he knows you're there, but he's refusing to address you immediately for some reason.
Am I getting the silent treatment?
His eyes slowly lower down to you. You kept me waiting, Eden.
Okay. That just had to be taken care of really quickly. It's done now. I thought it would take less time, but it turns out Airden wasn't very helpful, so I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Eden, I don't grant my power to anyone. I curate the people that use these powers. I select them carefully. Not only was that careful selection interrupted by you, but now I've been left waiting. It seems to me that we need to reassess the respectful arrangement that we came to. He then reaches out and grabs a hold of your wrist, lifting it up, and you can feel his hand get searing hot. He then lets go. You now have a mark around your wrist, a reminder. You then feel a portion of your power leave. I will keep a hold of this until I say you are ready for it. Now, to return to my good graces, you will find that sword. It is somewhere in the city, likely in the central tower. You will find it, you will retrieve it, and you will deliver it to me. Or next time, perhaps it will be Enver that suffers.
I will get you that sword. I promise.
He then stands upright, and if he had a shirt he would rearrange it, but he does not, so he turns and slowly walks away.
Ugh. Okay.
That was heavy stuff. Right.
Yeah, that's a hurting Enver. That's a threat that it's an empty threat because we know that you, Drew, won't do anything like that. Right?
That's like asking for it. Say that to a DM. You wouldn't kill him. Watch me.
I didn't feel like killing or hurting one of the what are they called? Familiars? Hurting one of them is like crossing a line.
Well, I'm not going to say Faruche was one of my favourite NPCs lately, but he was up there. Vengeance.
Shall
Okay.
burn.
Right. So he's drained some of your power. Your ability to cast Blight and a couple of things have been taken away. We briefly discussed that outside of game. But if you've got any questions, I shall answer. Airden, you've dragged the body off. Now,
Yes.
Eden picked like the perfect spot on the street, basically, to launch this trap. You were right at one of these entrances to Untrathar. He was about to take you down again.
Okay.
So, do you want to like take him down the steps to Underthar, or leave him on the surface in a street?
I was just gonna burn the body, to be honest. I've got to be consistent.
The only way.
Can we go back to these things I'm taking from his body first?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yes, the religion check.
Yeah, I got a 12 on the religion check. There was a wee pendant that wasn't on a chain.
Yes, this is a familiar-seeming pendant, although of a much more ancient design. This is a pendant of the Blood Queen Ayala.
Okay.
It's common amongst death cults, those that worship death and are seeking rebirth of some kind. It's unclear, given the age of this, if it's connected to the death cult activity that seems to be working its way through the elven army.
Okay. Right, okay. And there was like a couple of little clay tablets?
Yes. Which Airden will recall the elven army also used. One of these clay tablets was crushed and managed to teleport that guy away.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So there's two of them, you say?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I keep one, and the other one I crush and try and mimic the same way that I saw the scout from the elven army do.
Okay.
Sorry, if I just
roll me a d6.
A d6.
Yeah.
Okay. 1.
All right. Okay, you crush it. You crush this clay tablet in your hand, and then as you open your hand, the tiny shards of this clay tablet are starting to darken, as if a shadow's looming over them, but the light hitting your hand doesn't change. What do you do with them?
God, I don't know. Close my fist a couple of times, see if it does anything.
If you close your fist over the tablets, suddenly everything goes pitch black. You cannot see anything.
Okay. And then I open my hand again?
And the darkness remains.
For fuck's sake. Okay. I don't know. Fuck.
Eden, when you emerge from your alleyway, could you please make me a perception check?
Oh, man.
Yeah, now you're blind. You need an adult.
Yeah.
Someone you can run your ideas past before you.
Yeah. I think it seemed like a good idea to Airden.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Sorry. Perception, right?
Yes.
Okay. Apologies. Ooh, 22.
22.
Yep.
At first you don't see Airden at all, and then you notice that down the alleyway that seemed like it would be the best place to start dragging the body, there is this bubble of darkness that is definitely separate and distinct from all the shadows down the alleyway. As much as it's an unlit area, your elven eyes can normally pick out details down these alleyways, and while some of them have nice little garden pots hanging here and there, this one has none. It is just a black hole.
Is the body on the ground still?
You can't even see the ground.
Okay.
Down the alleyway, just to be clear. Like you can see the street.
Yeah.
It's just down this alleyway. You can't see the ground. You can't see the walls of the buildings. It's like just black.
Can I get closer?
Yep.
Not? not into the darkness, but like I don't like jump into enemies. That would be silly.
Mm-hmm. Would I hear Eden approaching?
Yes.
Kind of turn around like, who's there? And maybe have my, I don't know, take my sword out or something.
He's like pointing.
Remember,
No.
your sword is down in Untrathar. It's,
Oh, yeah, you get weapons.
So yeah, you two can hear each other perfectly fine. You just can't see each other.
Okay, so you said, who's there?
Yes.
Airden?
Hello? I seem to. Can you see me? Am I okay?
I can hear you, but it's just blackness. What did you do?
It must have been a spell that was on the body, a curse or something.
You're a
that
terrible
I might
liar.
have triggered.
What
I'll
did
just
you
try.
actually do?
I'm going to try and walk towards your voice, and I'll,
Maybe don't. Maybe don't. Maybe don't.
the best I can. I'll try walking.
I'm
towards
gonna keep
your voice.
backing up. Okay, stop moving. Stop moving.
Bumping into a couple of walls, Airden will eventually find his way to some light. Eden sees Airden emerging from this bubble of blackness. Airden, you can see again.
Oh, cool. Okay. Ah, well, we seem to have solved the riddle of the curse that was on the body. Thank you again, Eden.
God.
So, shall we
So,
go off? I've taken care of the body. You can't see it anymore. That's quite useful.
I suppose that's true.
Yep. Right. Okay. What do you suggest?
I have to wait. What time is it? Is it like nighttime? Do I have to go back to that dinner?
It's nighttime. Selendar seems to not be returning to that dinner at all, and we know that Faruche isn't returning. There'll be some hangers-on staying and drinking wine and talking shop, but like the purpose of the dinner is over.
Oh, okay, right. So I don't have to go back.
No, you don't have to go back.
Okay, right. I have to go to a tower.
Oh, okay. Could I be of assistance? I do owe you, I guess.
Sure. Actually, that might come in useful.
Okay.
All right. We're looking for a sword. That's
Okay, that sounds simple enough. And what does it look like?
pointy.
Okay.
Swordy. I'll know it when I see it.
So you don't know what it looks like?
I know it looks like a sword. It's a sword,
Okay. Alright, okay.
right? It's got
Inside Airden's like, oh.
That's don't all swords kind of look like. Look, I don't do that kind of.
Okay,
peasant
no,
fighting.
okay, well, you, okay, fine, lead the way, and I guess I'll help you.
All right, this is gonna be fun. Look at us
Mm-hmm.
together.
So out of character, Eden will know that it's called the Feyblade, but other than that, physical descriptions of it vary slightly, but largely it can be considered a scimitar or some kind of curved medium
Sword.
length sword.
Indeed.
Yeah. Right. While those two are heading towards the tower, Anakis.
Hi.
So, you were discussing with the guard, and what was it that you were wanting to explain?
I wanted to explain that I thought he had something in his eye, and what else did I say? I can't remember. I don't know. I cannot remember for the life in me what I was saying.
I thought you'd asked him something, and he was going to explain something.
I had. How long has my brother been here?
We can discuss all of this on the way. And he grabs a hold of the handle of the door and opens it, but he keeps his eyes locked on
well,
you.
hang on a second. What does he actually look like?
Well, certainly nothing like you. This is all starting to seem very strange. Are you hesitant to see him? Is there a danger that we should be made aware of?
No, I'm just a little bit nervous. That's all. You know, I think I could probably do with a little bit of, I don't know. I think I just need to have a little bit of a sit down. Would you mind coming to just sit with me? I've just suddenly come over a little bit worried.
Give me a deception check.
Deception. Come on. 4.
Wait right there.
I go and sit down, thinking, yes, got this.
Tells you to wait right there, and he opens the door the rest of the way and heads into the guard room. So just before that happens, Amy, this other guard, has woken with a start.
Yeah, I said, yeah.
You're here to spread religion.
Yes, I'm a helper of Brother Cantor. What's it called?
Brother Canto, yeah.
Yeah, got that memory. I'm a helper of Brother Canto. I was sent here, to spread some religious counsel. Honestly, you just go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. The guy outside just let me in. He said, just go about your business. He told me to try not to wake you up because, you're tired. You've been doing a lot of work. You need a good night's sleep.
He nods,
sleep.
Waves you, and turns over on the cot. Give me a deception skill check.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad. 17.
As he snuggles into the bed, he then turns half over and says, "Be quieter next time. Push on the hinges, it stops them squeaking."
Okay, I do that very quickly, and I go around the door. Super quick.
Almost like magic, by pushing the hinges in slightly, the door opens silently.
I slip round, and then pull it shut behind me.
And just as you do so, you hear the other door open. Anakis will hear the two of them conversing, and then two guards, one groggier than the other, come out and sit by Anakis.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to cast Spider Climb on myself and go up the wall.
What? With them there? Don't do it with them there. They're going to watch you do it. Abby, come on. Just keep them talking.
I have no way to get out of them.
Just keep them talking. I'll deal with it. Just keep them talking.
Okay, alright, okay.
Do you want to go for it?
Oh, I've only got 2 spell slots left, so... No. I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy as far away as I can. And I'm going to have... What's within the vicinity? Is it just bushes and grass?
There's buildings. You're in the circular courtyard in the centre of the city.
Okay, I'm gonna make a... I want something good that's a good distraction. A cry of like a woman, like a scream of a woman from one of the wall behind a door in the opposite direction to where we are. Ideally.
All right. Give me an Arcana check. You can add your proficiency for deception if you're not proficient in Arcana.
not proficient at either. Come on. 4.
As you make this scream, both the guards look over. One looks, the other nods, and gets up and goes to investigate. The other stays sat with you.
Okay, at this point I'm going to cast produce. No, I can't do that. I am going to... Are there any lanterns on fire, lit, or anything anywhere?
Yeah, there are oil lanterns set about the place.
Okay, I'm gonna cast control flames, and I want one of the lanterns just to sort of fall off and cast the light to anything around it. Or like no. Cast it so that the flames like trickle down the wall, sort of as if it's like a light in like oil or something. Can I do that? Something like that?
Yeah, that falls within that description.
That.
Okay. You start trickling that fire down. Give me the same again. Give me another Arcana skill check.
Right. If this dice fails me again, it's going in jail. I'm not having this again. 8.
Oh god.
Good work. Another one.
As he watches the fire trickle down, he then watches you.
I'm starting to feel really sick. Do you have any water or anything?
I'm starting to suspect that you really are siblings, despite appearances. He gets up and retrieves from the back of his belt a set of manacles. I'm going to want you to come with me.
Can I do something? What?
You're inside the tower, and you are now so far in that you cannot hear what's going on outside.
You can't hear me.
But
Right.
I do have an intention. So
Okay.
can I like?
Right.
Yeah, you
So
can
what?
give me attention.
Where am I? Like, what is there? Stairs? Is there like a
Oh,
corridor?
yes, of
What's
course.
through this door?
You are in a corridor, sort of like a T-junction. You've come through this door, and now there's corridor left and right curling around. You see that to your right it descends down a set of stairs, and to your left it ascends up a set of stairs.
Okay, I want to go up. I'm doing this quickly.
Alright. As you quickly ascend, you then arrive in an entrance hall, something a lot finer than what you've just left. There is a massive set of double doors to your left that you did not see outside, and this room is larger than the tower would seemingly permit. This has a very posh, polished marble floor, a massive set of stairs heading up to your right. It looks like you've just exited out of a room in a really posh mansion.
Okay. Are there any windows?
There are windows where light is coming in. But
Right.
it's nighttime outside.
Can I look out the window?
You can go and look out the window. Outside you see a somewhat fuzzy rendition of a sunny day, as if you're looking through frosted glass.
I can't see. It's not.
No, it's not what's really going on outside.
Can I stick my head like past the edge of like lean over the edge? Oh, that's a bit risky. Can I put my my hand against it?
You can put your hand against the window, yes, and you do feel the glass.
Does it open?
None of these windows appear to open, no.
Can I try and break the glass?
You see that there are quite a few heavy metallic vases set on some of the side tables there. with
Can
flowers
I
in.
wrap some cloth around the hilt of my sword and just kind of like try and...
As you wrap the cloth around the hilt of your sword, Eden and Airden, you will round the corner, get through the gates into the central area, where you see Anakis about to get manacles attached to her wrist.
don't know her.
Okay. Yes.
Oh. One thing at a time.
I'm gonna.
Don't you dare shout my name.
I'm gonna shout. No, I'm not. I'm gonna. I am gonna cast. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. I'm gonna. Oh, do I do it? No, I'm just gonna wait. See what happens. All right, carry on.
Okay. Going in the tower.
Yeah, we'll just nod to the guard and just kind of.
All right.
Good day.
Yep. Completely
the guard will
ignoring Anakin.
nod at Airden, recognize Eden. My lady. And gives a deep bow. Eden will be aware that this tower, serves a double purpose. It is the higher security jail. Although it's not meant to be a permanent prison, it does have cells attached. The vaults are down in the base levels, and it also serves as a palace for whoever just happens to be in charge at the time, which at the moment is Merca, or the dragon pretending to be the prince formerly known as. You know that this is the guard's entrance, and that the real entrance is hidden. Similar to the ways down to Untrathar, you simply go around to the far side of the tower, and there's a false wall. Going through, you'll find a doorway which leads to the sort of palace-like foyer that Amy is in.
Right. Do I know where I would likely find this sword? Is this something I'm going to have to, like, am I allowed to take it, or am I going to have to steal it?
The sword is a guarded family heirloom and would be noticed once it's missing, but isn't necessarily well guarded.
Right.
And you can gain access to the palace. That's absolutely fine. You're...
Okay.
Well then, this episode's going to be quite simple.
I'm just gonna shout, Eden!
No! Nope. Lots of people know me. It's fine.
My
Eden!
apologies, Lady Eden. This excited young woman has become embroiled in an ongoing investigation. I'll get her out of your hair.
Hang on, don't you know what investigation? Hang on. I have been travelling with Eden and Airden for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Is she also mad?
It appears so. She's
Who is Airden?
You
I
imbecile!
Why would we associate ourselves with... Look at Airden.
I think I know. I think I know what to do, and I just kind of nod and just to Anakis like, yes, we've all been adventuring. Yes, you and Lady Eden and Airden, and yes, very good. Look at the guard, kind of. Yeah, maybe take her away.
That was really sweet of you. Okay,
you have to be kind to these type of people.
Bye.
You could.
Sorry, Drew. Out of character. Would hold person work on an elf?
Hold person would work on an elf.
Okay.
But for now, I would like Airden and Eden to both make a deception ability check.
Oh yeah, forgot about rolls and things.
Yes.
You can't just
now,
do stuff.
Which one of you gets the biggest bonus? Because the other one's going to essentially be rolling the advantage die for the other.
I get a +5.
I get +0, so...
Okay, so Eden's essentially rolling with advantage, but Daniel, you get to roll that advantage die.
22.
So I get just one roll?
Yeah, just one roll, but you get to add 5 to it. See if you can...
Oh, in that case, it's 12.
Okay,
Yeah,
so...
I rolled a 7.
Eden's roll's bigger. Now, as unusual as this may seem, Abby, could you roll a persuasion ability check?
Ooh.
You need to beat their deception.
Oh, what did you get?
22.
Oh.
Use a different dice.
I do. I've got a different. I'm not even gonna beat it. How can I beat?
Yeah, this is gonna have to be a good roll.
Well, like I have. The highest I could get is 21, anyways.
Use a percentile dice.
And I got a 7.
Well,
my apologies.
Bye, Anakis.
She's likely come up from below and is just causing trouble. I think the lot of them are.
Yes.
I'll take her upstairs, process her, and I'll probably be likely returning her downstairs in the morning.
So in a fit of rage, internal rage, I am going to cast Hold Person on the guard.
All right. So that's
yes.
Wisdom saving
14.
throw.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, that was cocked. Ooh. Okay, yep, that's a 13 for me. So, paralyzed for up to a minute. Cannot move.
Okay. I am just going to shout at you, Airden. What are you doing? You absolutely buffoon! And I just charge past him and go through the door and go up the stairs. I hate you! Don't talk to me! You're horrible! I walk up the stairs.
So you're going in through the guard door, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, let's go to jail.
Where are Airden and Eden going to go? Following in through the guard door or going for the good entrance?
I gotta get that sword first. That's first.
This
then
guard is
then
he
we'll
gonna
come
stay
back.
like that?
He is sort of like frozen mid-speech, hand raised.
I kind of wave my hands in front of his face.
I mean, we could put him inside. Do we knock him over and dress?
Oh, we could just. I mean, will he be missed? Could we just? It's easier just to deal with him.
Okay.
Come on, the other two aren't here. Let's just deal with him. And
Okay. Hang on. Right. Right. So before we dispose of him, right?
yes.
Okay. I need his keys because we are coming back for Anakis. We're not leaving you there. I just have to get that sword first. Sorry. And then I can take his shape.
I'd forgotten you could do that.
Yeah, it's handy. Really good at my job. Then I'll go in, I'll unlock Anakis, we'll drag her back out, but I have to get the sword first. I'm in trouble.
Are you saying this in character or just to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Airden.
Wow. Okay. Well. Okay. So sword first. Taking his keys. Sword first.
Yeah.
We leave him here and come back and deal with him. Sure. He seems fine. He doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
We could strip him and put him in a cell.
I'm just worried he wakes up or kind of comes to while we're. What was he was stealing this sword? Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Oh, the smartest thing would have been to imagine that we didn't know. Oh, we could have just because I presume he's conscious just now and he's heard us say all this.
Do you think so?
I don't know. I mean, we could just be sure. We could just, make him go to sleep, and not wake up again.
I'm not Amy. We can kill him. It's fine.
Do you not have? Okay. Right. I'll just kill him. It's too much of a danger for him to tell anyone else.
You see that he has a couple of daggers on his person, since Airden is entirely unarmed, with all of his gear being in Untrathar.
Oh yeah.
Presumably.
No. Shit. Really?
Yes.
So it is. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
So you take one of the daggers and very easily slit his throat.
That is the messiest way you could have possibly done this.
Or not
The
slitting his
DM
throat.
decided for me.
I did.
No,
I walk it back.
No,
How would Daniel like to do this?
Well, Daniel wouldn't, but Airden would like to.
The least messy way possible.
I think Airden's probably going to try and be clever and like, I don't know, stab him in the chest.
No stabbing! No stabbing!
With his dagger, and then like I'll put him as if he's fallen on his dagger. Like kind of arrange him as if he's tripped. Maybe like I'll look behind. Is there anything I can pick, like a boulder or something, or I can find? Is there anything lying about? I can just.
There's
like
a lot of sort of like art
stuff.
installations. There's statues and things along the side of the wall lining this courtyard.
I should have looked around for that beforehand.
No, he's just bleeding out, and you're like,
how easy are they to topple over?
What? I need to hire better people.
This is what happens when Amy and Anakis aren't here. Are any of these modern art things? They look like you can topple them over on top of him. Like, I'm trying to make it look as if he's died through non-violent, like no one's murdered him. So if someone finds him, they'll be like, "Oh, this is a tragic accident." Not there are 2 killers on the loose. We need to hunt down.
1 killer.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've both killed in the past.
Who hasn't?
Yes, there is a sculpture that seems to be in the works, and so is sort of like held in place by a couple of clamps and ropes in a workshop, which is relatively open air. So you'll be able to just like undo one of the ropes, and this massive copper contraption will just roll to one side. It's heavy enough that it'll crush him if you lower him down underneath it.
Yep.
While you are setting up your Rube Goldberg accident maker, Amy, wrapping a bit of cloth around the end of the sword, runs at the window. Give me an athletics ability check.
13.
You hear a crack as you smack against the window, and then as you pull the sword away, nothing is there. There is not a scratch.
Damn. Okay. So it's just doors in this room.
Doors and a set of stairs leading up to more doors.
Can I go to the big double set of doors?
Yep.
And try like crack it open a little bit.
They are unlocked. They both swing open. Just as you
only a
pull
little
them
bit.
open.
I don't want to like. Just like a crack.
Okay. As you look through the door, you see that there are 2 statues in a stone walkway opposite. These 2 statues are of elves standing with spears. They are looking towards the door, but not directly like where you are. They're looking to either side of it, and there's a breeze coming from the left. You can also hear someone running up the steps that you've just come up.
Okay. I turn and put on my. No, I'll try and hide. I'll try and duck behind something just in case.
There's a couple of like dressing table type things, not dressing tables.
Yeah, I mean,
just like furniture tables with vases on. Give me a stealth check with disadvantage. There's not a great place to hide.
What are you doing to me? Oh, 3. It was a 20. 3.
As Anakis reaches the top of the steps, you're able to quite easily spot Amy as she's getting half under a table, a vase wobbling on top, and she's trying to steady it while getting quietly under the table.
What are you doing?
Oh, I thought you were a guard.
Oh no, he's dealt with.
Oh. Okay.
Well, we've got
nice
about a minute.
A minute, right. Cool. Shall we go? Do you reckon?
Yes, let's go.
Upstairs? There's downstairs and there's up. Do you think this guy will be up or down?
I don't know. What do you think? Where would you?
Wait, so tell me about him. He's like
He's a royal, we think. So I assume
probably upstairs.
Upstairs?
Up, yeah.
I don't think he's a prince.
In a tower.
Yes.
That's where they keep like
the posh people.
Stuff.
Okay, let's go up. Go, go, go.
We dash for the stairs.
No time
Quietly
to lose.
dash.
Yes.
Quietly dash. All right. Dashing up the stairs. Airden and Eden, you guys will have just managed to get this contraption crushing the guard just as the spell is wearing off. And he gives just a quick yelp as it crushes him, and then he is silent.
Whoops. Oh, you're muted, Laura.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Right, sword?
Well, terrible accident. Yes.
Yeah.
One thing, Eden, before we go get this sword. I don't judge. This is fine. All power to you. Go take the sword. Great. However, when we get it, will we have to leave the city? Like, is this the type of thing where we get it and then we have to leave quickly, or
I
we take our time?
won't have it in my possession for very long, so
it's fine.
I think it'll just go missing.
Okay, fine. I've realised that I've forgotten my weapons, and I don't want to leave the city without them. So it's like, do I go get them now, or? But no, I've promised to come help you. So let's go get the sword.
Almost done.
Yes. Interested to see what else they have. You know, or is it just?
We just came for the sword. We've already smushed a guard, and we're taking a royal heirloom. And
Sure.
just.
Okay.
Just the sword,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll go get your belongings.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I will help.
Okay. Thank you.
Just the sword for now.
Just the sword.
Thank you. Right.
Okay.
We'll get the sword.
Which doorway are you going to go through? Guard's door or posh door?
Well, do I know which would be faster? I mean, we've already smushed the guard here, so maybe there's less people if we continue in this route. Probably also easier if we do have to murder more people. Probably better to do the guards than the... Right?
I'm just following Eden's lead here, because I feel like she seems to know what she's doing. She seems to know where she's going.
Yeah, we're going to go this way. We're going to continue this way.
Okay. So, my apologies. A brief distraction on my end. Which door was it that you're ultimately going through?
The guards one.
Guards one. All right.
Yeah.
Opening the guard's door, you note that there is one resting to the right, but he ignores you for the most part. He just sort of snorts and rolls his shoulders. You note also that he's sleeping, which is unusual for an elf to do.
Huh. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, all right. It's also handy.
Yes.
Did we take the keys off the guard we smushed?
We'll assume you did, because you did mention
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of the whole point of the, whole point of the thing. Okay.
All right. And you guys go out through the door. You note that in that room there was only a single cot. So it seems that the guards just switch out whenever they need to. You guys head out. There's a door, a stairway leading down and a stairway leading up as you go through the back door. There's also a trapdoor in the ceiling of this guard's room and a trapdoor in the floor of the guard's room. Eden will know that the vaults are kept up the stairs. They're kept in the main palace area.
Right. That's the way I'm going to keep going.
All right.
Okay, after you. Yes, I'll just follow.
As you guys race up, you'll get to the large foyer area just as Amy and Anakis get to the top of the massive set of stairs.
Well, I don't really know what we're doing. What's at the top of the stairs? We don't know what's...
You guys can all see each other now.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't,
Hey guys.
I'm not talking to them.
why? What happened?
They ignored me outside.
Anakis blew our cover, and we had to cover for her.
We're going to come back for you.
You're going to come back for her? What?
Well, she was being a little...
She'd been led away. She'd let herself get captured, and
You were going to let her be taken to prison.
We're going to come right back
Briefly.
briefly.
yeah,
We're supposed to be friends.
Briefly.
I was under the spell of a horrible man. She can be in shackles for 5 minutes while we go and.
You chose to be
Whatever
under
it is
the
we're
spell
doing.
of a horrible man, Ed.
Well, it was to save.
If I recall,
what's his name?
If I recall, you said, this guy seems interesting. I wouldn't mind. Okay.
Well,
right.
that was all a ruse, so that he
Ah,
would think it was okay.
Right. Come on, Anakis.
Which way do we go? I don't.
Can I do my divine sense?
Oh.
You want to do your divine sense?
Yes.
The paladin
So that's
class
good.
ability.
Sense anything. Blah blah blah. Celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. Oh, it's not behind total cover, so I guess I won't be able to feel it through floors, would I? Okay, never mind.
Curtains
Okay.
would block it.
Eden.
Yeah?
You're like princess of this town, right?
Almost.
So, what is this place? Do you know what's in here? Because we're in here looking for someone for Anakis.
It's half palace, half prison, half...
Where's the prison? If they were to keep like a noble guy in here, but that was like a prisoner kind of, where would they keep him?
Can I give her like an educated guess?
Yes, you'll be able to point out exactly where things are. Like Eden will have like a map of this place in her head, essentially.
Right, I'll tell Amy this is your best bet if you go in this direction.
Oh yeah. Do you want to come too? Or?
It's a slightly different direction. You guys do need to split paths if you want to.
Okay, well,
do your own things.
Shall we meet you back outside or in the forest? Maybe. I assume once we've done here, we're done here.
And not quite.
Do a couple errands.
Yep, just little errands, little messages. We need to go. I need to go get my weapons from Faruche. Faruche is dead, by the way. Did we tell you that?
No.
Faruche.
You didn't.
Oh my god, Airden!
We agreed not to kill him.
And you agreed, Airden, not to tell Amy!
We agreed. What? I leave you guys alone. Right, we're gonna tell you what. When all this, it's okay. Accidents happen.
Yes, well, that was it. We didn't mean to kill him.
People do bad things, even though they're not bad people, really. So all we need to do is spend some time in contemplation and, thinking about what we've done today and repenting for it.
I mean, it wasn't me that killed Faruche. So
let's just.
I don't really need to repent for it.
We'll deal.
I don't.
We'll deal with it.
I don't think we've probably not got much time. We need to.
Yes, of course.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
So, right, should we go? Come on, Amy, let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Meet you guys back at the bottom of near the temple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And watch out when you leave. There's been a terrible accident out front.
Oh.
A similar accident to.
No. So off we go, Eden. I'm
gonna punch Airden in the arm and go, "You are such a snitch."
I genuinely forgot that we were meant to tell Amy. I like it. I'll make it
So when they leave, I turn to Anakis and say very quietly, "Are you okay? I'm sorry. Yeah. I tried to break a window. I was going to try and distract them, but
it's fine. Don't worry. He's paralyzed for now. He's okay. He's
okay.
He's fine. He'll just wake up soon. So we need to go. Go. Okay. Let's go."
Okay. We go in the direction that Aiden kind of gave us.
Okay. So from the top of this set of stairs, the two of you go in opposite directions. Eden and Airden heading towards the guest quarters, conference rooms, and to the end of that lushly carpeted corridor, up a set of metal copper spiral stairs up to an atrium. And from that atrium, you'll be able to go through to the vaults. Amy and Anakis, taking a different route, once they open the set of doors, they find a wood-panelled corridor, still looking quite nice. Rooms to the left and right seem to be more administration offices. And then at the end of that corridor, there is a set of stone steps spiralling down. Again, all of this seems to expand beyond the remit of the tower itself. It's bigger on the inside. And down this spiral staircase is where the main prisons are. Once you get to the staircase, Eden will have instructed you that there is a secret door beside this spiral staircase that leads to a set of stairs leading up. It is through there that they usually keep the more troublesome prisoners.
Okay. Oh, we go through that.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Slide open the door and you start hearing voices from up ahead. Amy and Anakis can hear what sounds like a guard saying, "No, for the last time, both of you shut up and stay in your cells." Followed by a rather upbeat, whimsical, "Yes, but I was only wanting to ask you a question, really. I was wondering, well, if you all wear that same sort of armour, can you tell each other apart?"
This is brilliant.
Familiar at all to
It is
anyone?
I'm going.
familiar.
No, I'm not dealing with these imbeciles. No.
Well, we're gonna have to walk past them.
Oh. Fine. Okay. My contact lens is falling out.
A blind Abby.
Do we want to do this? Oh, okay.
I want to do it on camera. It's not very nice.
Do we want to do it stealthy, or do we want to just go in and announce ourselves?
I will just go and I cannot open my eye. Oh, for God's sake.
Let's just go. We're not stealthy people.
Let's go.
Yeah. If they ask.
Let's go. Go.
You see a guard leaning against a long spear, exasperated, banging his head against it. "I have told you, if you do not stop it and be silent, I swear I will poison your next meal."
I just walk over towards the guard and say, "Are they being disruptive?"
As you.
Oh no, we're doing it stealthily. We're doing it stealthily, aren't we?
Well, I don't know. Are we? Or do we want to sneak or not? Because we're not sneaky people.
I think it's almost better if one of you thinks
shall I
it's
just-
stealthy and one of you thinks
I'll
it's
just
not.
go right. So are you right? Whispered conversation before we go up. So is this your brothers? Is this the brothers? The siblings? Sorry.
I think this is, yes, Tyr and Von, by the sounds of it. Yes.
Okay. So whisper into Anakis, like, do we want to let the guard know that you know them or not?
That's a very valid point, no.
Sure. Okay. So maybe on the
Is
way
that-
down we collect them, but on the way up we don't.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
That's
so
fine.
I'm going to suggest that you don't speak to this guard because you have the same accent as them. You sound very
That's
similar.
right.
He'll probably put two and two together. So
Okay.
why do I have like one of my like religious symbols kind of thing, or like I don't know, something that Anarchist can wear that makes it look like she's from the church as well?
Yes, you'll have a symbol. Between being a paladin and an acolyte background, you've got symbols for days.
Yeah. Okay. So I give
these.
I give Anarchist like a visible symbol that she can wear in some way, or pin it to
Yeah.
a clothes or whatever.
Yeah, you get a holy symbol from each of those features. From being a paladin, you get a holy symbol, and from being an acolyte. So you have two. You have a spare.
Okay. Cool. So I give one to Anarchist and then say, "Follow my lead," and then sort of head up the stairs. Oh, do it. I'm gonna whisper. Do we know the guy's name that we're going to see or not? No.
No.
Right. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Right. So I'll go up the stairs, leading the way, and sort of give the guard like a big winning smile when I see him.
Are you here for something in particular, or are you here to just make my evening even worse?
Oh no, not at all. We're here from the Temple of Vitra. We're just passing through. We've got some business to take care of. We sent here to give some religious counsel to one of the prisoners. The guards down below, they just told us where to go and just pass through. Don't worry about us.
Is it for these two?
No. It's to be honest, we weren't given the name. We work for Brother Cantor at the temple. He just sent us up. Didn't even give us a name.
Yes. You won't be given a name. Religious council. I suppose you've got to try everything at some point. Yes. You're aware of the precautions?
We weren't really told much. Could you fill me in? Just
Lambs to the slaughter. Yes. You don't touch any of the painted markings. You don't touch any of the tapestries. You don't touch any of the metal instruments around the room. You don't touch the crystal. You don't approach within the black line encircling the center of the room. And you also cannot have, under any circumstances, any silver on your person.
okay. Why?
It's all just part of the security precaution.
Okay. Could you give me his name? It's like bedside manner, you know. It helps relate.
I'll give you his first name,
Okay.
but you will never be told his family name.
Okay, that's fine.
His name is Lergas.
Okay, that's perfect. You've been an unbelievable help. It just helps us to personalize with it. It's not the right word. But whatever.
Don't let him tell you any other name. His name is Lergas. Any other name is just a lie.
Okay, can I do an insight
Yep.
on this guy? 21.
This guy is exhausted, but he's truthful.
Okay. Well, okay, so do we just keep going straight ahead? Is it through the...
Yes, so the chamber that you're in at the moment is sort of like a Wild West jail thing. You've just got wood panelling, these metal bars in the set against the side wall where Tia and Von are. Both of them recognise Amy, but don't say anything. In fact, they've quietened down, sat on the bench against the back wall, and are whispering to each other. And there is a massive metal door set against the back wall, opposite where you guys are coming from. That's where you've got to go through.
Just checking. Do we have silver on us? Like, are our any of our weapons, or? Because I don't know what things are made from.
Well, if you've got any silver pieces...
Oh, yeah, well, I haven't got anything written, but probably.
I haven't got anything written, but I probably do have something.
Just having a brief look, it doesn't look like Anakis has anything with silver on.
No.
I don't think I do either, to be honest.
Cool. Alright.
Unless it's on my sword or something. Right, okay. Go through the door?
Yeah.
As you turn this massive wheel in the centre of the door, it's got this loud screeching sound. You then pull open the vault door, and it swings open ominously. It is pitch dark inside.
Oh, fuck.
As you open the door, the air reacts with the torches as they light one by one down this corridor. It seems to go on forever.
I don't know, this is cool.
This is so cool,
I
yeah.
like it.
I don't like this at all. Anakis is not comfortable, and neither is Abby.
Okay, is Anakis like, what's Anakis' like demeanour like?
She's
Are you
just pooping her pants right now.
Alright, okay.
This is something she's not, like, the whole city is a complete new thing to her, so this is just weird. What is this?
I link arms with Anakis as we go through the door and just say, like, reassuringly, like, it'll be okay. Like, we've got each other, don't worry.
It doesn't feel right, Amy.
It'll be okay. Trust me.
Oh, okay, come on.
And we walk down the corridor.
As you're about to start walking down the corridor, the guard shouts back, "Oh, just as you're going, do you know if we're expecting any more visitors? I mean, in the past week and a few days, he's had more visitors than he's had in his entire life."
Who else has visited him?
Well, Lord Mercer came and visited him just a day before he left with the army.
Do you know why?
It's not my job to question that sort of thing.
Okay, and just him, or
No,
anyone?
there's been a few functionaries, nobles coming and visiting. Claims of checking to make sure that the protections are still in place. But no, nothing specific that comes to mind. You're the first ones to try some kind of clerical cure. But,
well,
best of luck.
Sometimes it's overlooked, but it is usually the best way.
Well, if there are
shall-
others coming, give me a heads up. I'd like to know.
Okay, yeah, I will do. Thank you.
Thanks.
Wave.
As Amy and Anakis start walking down this long corridor, Eden and Airden are now in this aviary. It's this massive greenhouse. There are exotic birds tweeting and flapping about. There's this soft dappled twilight coming through the glass. There are plants that are from far and wide. It's a bit like a rainforest in here. The winding path takes you past some sculptures and art installations. there's a small waterfall built into the side that's splashing against a metallic drum that is slowly rotating, and as it's doing so, it's dripping some of the water that's splashing into some of the collectors down onto some thin metal strips, making a musical sound. It's playing a tune as it's going. But
Very nice.
Eden knows that at the end of this aviary there are 2 doors. That there is a small glass door to a small garden area that leads out onto the roof of the tower. The other door is large and normally locked. It leads to the vault. She's been allowed inside the vault only once. Very few people get access to it. And the lock for it is not on a key. It is a puzzle lock. The password given to the prince when they take power.
Okay.
So I presume you know how to get through this door, Eden?
I'm sure between the two of us we can figure it out. It's like a puzzle.
Oh, okay, sure. Why not? I roll an investigation check, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
Whatever I need to do to investigate the door or whatever it is.
As you guys approach the door, it is a large elven face carved out of metal and wood.
Creepy.
The eyes are slightly inset and are turning dials. The iris has several different symbols that seem to be in one eye just a series of dots in different patterns, and on the other eye are series of lines in different patterns. Airden?
And these are turning?
They're not currently turning, but they can be turned.
Oh, right, okay.
By
Sorry.
people touching them. So, Airden, give me an investigation check. Eden, this will be one of the few times that you'll have got like a proper good look at it. Give me a history check with advantage.
All right.
And that's 19 for my investigation check.
Nice.
Ooh. 14?
Eden will recognize the face. This is the face of the Queen. Queen Lilith. It is Merca and Eric's mother. She currently rules over a different city-state, still in the same region. And this face and the symbols on it, they are related. And Eden recognizes that the dots match that of certain star constellations important to the elves. Airden will see that the lines on one iris correspond to patterns you could make from the dots on the other, and that there are small notches at the top of the eyes, suggesting that by rotating and getting the correct set of dots, set of lines lined up, that it would trigger the mechanism. Getting the wrong alignment, Airden sees that there is a trap built into the door, that the mouth is set to open, and the trap is otherwise indeterminate, but likely it'll be something shooting out.
Okay, I tell as much to Eden.
Okay. I'm not quite sure where to start. I don't think just turning them is a good idea. Do I remember anything from the last time I was here? Like some idea of...
You were intentionally obscured from seeing the combination. The guards wanted to make sure that no one else saw. But you know that Eric knows the combination. And it should, in theory, only be Eric and Merca that know it.
Do we have anything that used to belong to Eric or Merca?
Did you loot Merca's body?
I don't think I found anything. No.
No. I mean, I'm going to imagine I probably have like a ring or something from Eric. Does that count?
Yeah, you'll probably have that on.
I'm wondering if there's like a symbol on it or something, or I don't know.
Taking off one of the rings that Eric gave Eden, on the back of it, there is a star field, or one of these dots. It matches one of the irises. Eden will recognize it as the stars of her birth month.
That's cute. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to move that one.
So the stars of your birth month to the top.
Yeah.
Okay. And with the other eye, the one with the lines that make the constellation that those dots make up, doing the same constellation.
The what constellation?
So the one eye just has the dots, and the other eye has the constellation. It would be like if you had one that had just the 6 dots that make up the Big Dipper.
Right.
And then on the other one you had the line drawing of the Big Dipper, but without the dots.
Oh, okay. Yes, I guess we do that.
I mean, like...
I step back.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay, I don't have anything else I can check, do I?
No.
Can I check? I mean, I guess I wouldn't have got. I didn't get this with my first check, but like, is there any wear or markings or anything on the door that would suggest like if I look really closely, is there any like? I don't know.
Like the numbers rubbed off a keypad from pushing the same ones.
Yeah, but I guess that doesn't really work with like turning a dial. I guess we just go for so like the birth month constellation and then the same. We just match them up, right?
Yep.
Fuck it, Airden's gonna step forward and do that. I'll take the hit.
All right.
Wait, no, actually, okay, right, whatever.
No, you can take it back if you want.
Airden's really low on health. I've just realised because I haven't had a long rest or anything or healed in a long time, and that psychic or whatever it was damage for me coming up to the surface when I wasn't allowed to, like, really hurt.
It's okay. It's okay.
Can I try and do it, but like standing out the way of the hole? You said the mouth opens. Can I reach round and do it so I'm not in the way of the hole?
Okay. So you're going to give the Queen's face a reach around and see if you can get things to open.
I'm going to turn my mic off.
As you turn the eyes so that the Eden's birth month constellation is at the top near the notches. The eyes then stop moving for a moment. You're unable to shift them. The mouth quickly drops open and a jet of flame shoots out, spreading wide. Airden, you're still going to need to make a dexterity saving throw, but make it with advantage. You took precautions.
Yeah. Okay.
Eden, I assume, was just standing far
back.
Yeah.
Do I get to add something onto this? Yes, I do. 11. That's my best one.
11, unfortunately, is not enough. You take 9 points of fire damage.
Well, Airden drops unconscious in front of the door.
Okay, alright, okay. Don't worry.
Don't want to die in here. That'd be a sad end for Airden's character. Just as I was starting to have some character growth as well.
Okay. Nope, everything's gonna be fine. Okay. Right. Do you have any healing stuff on you? You do. I'm going through your pockets because you took that stuff from that house. All your thieving paid off.
Yeah, I've got one healing herb.
Yep. And then I'm gonna.
All right. Unworked by an alchemy kit, and without it being able to get its full potential unleashed, the healing herb mushed up and crushed between Airden's molars heals him of 1 hit point. But it is magical healing, and it's 1 whole hit point. Airden is no longer unconscious. No longer.
I was on. Okay, so I'm just on 1 hit point.
Yes, because if you hit 0, you stop taking away at that point.
Yeah. Cool. What happened?
That was the wrong. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
I mean, not really.
Okay.
Well, I think I've given it a go. I think now if you sit and give it a
yeah. Okay. Do I? Okay. So it's constellations in dots and constellations in drawings, lines.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What about okay.
I'm like 1 hit point away from being unconscious, so I think I'm just kind of like sitting on the floor, like out the way of the flames, just like whatever.
Okay. I'm going to do. I'm assuming that I know when Mirko was born.
Yes, you'll know
right.
his constellation.
He is the ruler of this city, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why does that seem maybe too easy? Whatever, I'm doing it. I have full health.
And just remember, I'm sitting out of the range of the flames.
Yes.
Okay.
Eden will rotate these eyes so that the matching constellations for Mirko's birth month show up.
And I want to can I prepare to dodge?
Yes, you can do a similar thing to Airden and just sort of stand to the side and press it.
Yeah, get ready to...
give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage. They lock in place, the mouth drops open.
And we're burning. Okay. Alright. 13.
13, you take 9 points of fire damage. As these jets of flames lick out, seemingly stretch outwards to try and get you, and then get sucked back into the mouth as it closes. The mouth of Queen Lilith.
Okay. Right. I can handle that maybe one more time. Okay. All right. What if
I really have no idea.
I mean, I could try one for Lilith and one for Mirka, two. It's her face, or I could just try her constellations.
It could be, or it could be Eric and Mirka, because who would have created the password?
Eden may not know who created the password. In fact,
I've got no idea.
Eden, give me another history check. Let's see if Eden knows who created the password, and make it with advantage because this is your raison d'être.
$10. Good.
She won't know necessarily who created the password as a matter of course, but she'll know that this city was initially set up by Amrinth and Lilith before they went off to set up the city they currently run. And so this vault was theirs first.
All right, I'm going to try that.
So just Lilith's birth stars?
And Amaranth. Them two.
And Amrinth. Okay.
Yeah? I don't know. I'm guessing here.
Yeah, that's really fine.
I think that seems like our best guess
It's
yet.
not much. Yeah. I was hoping there was like math or something involved because like long division. I'm your girl.
I will make sure that there is a maths puzzle in the next one.
Thank you.
As you rotate both the eyes slowly, you hear them clicking into place, and then they stop. You're unable to turn them any further. The eyes depress slightly, the jaw drops open, and then the face bends inwards and rotates out of the way.
Yay!
Oh, thank God.
Da, 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 da.
All right. Okay. That could have gone badly. You can just rest there, okay?
I'm gonna heave myself up onto my feet and follow her. I want to see inside the door. It's been so difficult to get through.
Inside is this large stone vault. It is this massive chamber with a large vaulted ceiling where there's great artistry that's gone into the rafters. There's fresco paintings along the ceiling and walls. The back wall is left as a blank patch of stonework, but leaning against it are weapon racks, armor stands. There's piles of gold and copper pieces from a variety of kingdoms and ages to the side. To the left you see quite neat stacks rolled in paper of the money, and it's been marked with exactly how much is in each of these coin rolls. But to the right it looks like none of this is current currency, that it's just valuable in its own right, that one of these gold coins to the right dealer would bring you tens of gold in return.
Tens?
Yeah. Get 10 quid for a really old pound coin.
Eden,
no touching.
I feel like I'm entitled to some sort of compensation for getting us this far.
It, not from this room.
Okay, I'm totally waiting until her back is turned.
No, I am not taking my eyes off of him. Do you think I'm stupid?
Nothing?
No. We'll go down. We'll go to Unterthar. We'll get your swords back. Remember, I also just murdered your master, owner.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. Don't worry. I will make it up to you. I promise.
I look longingly and make a mental note of everything that's in there.
I walk backwards to get this. I am not.
So Eden and Airden have just gained access to the vault. Amy and Anakis reach the end of the long corridor. They see a small single step up to a door that is angled slightly towards them, as if opening this is like to a storm cellar. The door has but a single handle on it, but in red paint there is a symbol drawn on the door. Amy, give us a religion skill check. Anakis could make a religion skill check as well, but I'd imagine Amy's the more skilled, but you could both make a
7.
Oh, 18. How does that work?
Amy, looking at this symbol, she recognizes it, but not quite what it is. Anakis knows this symbol all too well. This is something that was occasionally plastered onto houses of families that bore tieflings. It was an insult. It was a get out of here symbol. It's something that she's seen about. It's quite offensive. But in layman's terms, it usually means this symbol will trap or dispel a demon spirit.
I don't think it's a good idea.
What's a good idea? You don't want to do this anymore?
I don't know. I don't.
And Anakis will know that this symbol has no effect on tieflings at all.
Oh, that's true.
We've come this far. It'll be all right. Can I reach out towards the door?
Yeah.
Are you to like? What? Anakis, why do you know? Do you have an idea of what you're going to say to this guy?
Not a clue.
Okay, what are we here exactly for? You think?
I just think he's got some sort of connection.
Okay. Well, how about we'll go in. Like you kind of come up with what you want to say to him, and I can small talk until you got your speech prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good at that. That's what I do.
Let's go.
I will. Yeah. Okay. I'll try and pull open the door. Push whatever.
Grip the handle. You push the handle down and swing the metal door open with a creak. And we stop for our break there, and we'll find out what happens. Thank you so much, guys, for watching us so far on Twitch and in a little while on YouTube. We'll be back after this break, and we'll find out what's in the vault and what's behind door number 1. Cheers, and we'll see you guys in a bit. About 10 to 15 minutes, we'll be back.
Bye.
Bye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for waiting with us during the break. Welcome back. And this is Crit and Hit It, Part 2 of Episode 10.
11.
An episode, which is in the double digits.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Somewhere up there.
So yeah, just in case you're catching this exactly halfway through, with me are the other 4 of the 5 nerds that make up Crit It and Hit It, a live stream D&D game, going from left to right. As I see them on the screen, are Kerry, Daniel, Abby, and Laura. I need to remember to not just read the names that are on the screen in front of me, because that's not your real names. But yeah, if everyone just wants to say a quick hi and what the character is for the people that are just joining now.
Okay. Hi. Are we doing this full introduction again? It's throwing me right off. I'm Kerry for Tabletop Crafter. I'm playing Amy, the human paladin.
I'm Daniel. I'm playing Airden, who's a Bloodhunter elf who's learning a lot and I think growing and changing as a character.
I'm Abby from Trade and Tested, and I play Anakis, the Tiefling Druid. She is not the character I planned her to be at all.
I think she's even better.
Yeah, I enjoy
I'm Laura from Darkwing Dice. Yeah, she's getting a little bit more badass and angry. I like that. Sorry, I'm Laura from Darkwing Dice. And I play Eden, the Eladrin Warlock.
She's just like a moody teenager. That's what she is at the moment.
Well, Anakis.
Oh, yeah, she's just a moody teenager with a pet squirrel.
Oh my god, we should totally do like a spin-off of this where it's all of us, but like in all our characters in high school. It's a high school drama.
Yes, that would be amazing. Could you imagine?
Man. Just Anakis and Nutkin, with Nutkin's got like a mohawk.
I can totally see this. Yeah, all the different.
He wouldn't have that deep voice he currently has.
Oh yeah. Oh, it would be high and squeaky.
It would be high and squeaky.
Monster Hearts is really good for that.
I need someone to do character art for Nutkin. Come on, guys.
Right.
Come on.
On that note, a quick recap for those of you just joining us just now. This is the second half of this episode. So far, Eden and Airden have killed Faruche, the evil underworld lord who had taken Airden as his slave, casting a spell on him and forcing him to do his bidding. Airden is now free of that. He's free to move around and do whatever, and so he is doing what Eden tells him and going and getting a sword, because it's a nice fancy sword.
That is odd, isn't it? I didn't really thought about that now. It's just I've become used to this life now. I just need someone to tell me what to do.
Amy,
you're helping me and then I'm helping you.
Yeah.
Amy and Anakis were exploring the central tower because Anakis discovered underground that there was a rumour of a being trapped in this tower, a relative of the royals who was kept secret, who perhaps had some information about Anakis's true bloodline, where she comes from, what's going on with her heritage, why does she look demonic.
Dun, dun, dun.
And so they went to the central tower. Eden and Airden, knowing that the sword was in the central tower, also went to the... Excuse me, I've got hiccups now after drinking this tea. They also go to the central tower. They all meet up. They go their separate ways. Eden and Airden have unlocked the vault. It seems that the face of Lilith, the elven queen, the secret to unlocking her vault was to use the birth sign of her and her husband to open the vault. Amy and Anakis have wended their way... Wended?
Wound?
You've walked in a winding fashion down a long corridor to a storm door, angled slightly towards you. It's metallic and it has a symbol on that is something along the lines of "Go away, demons." Anakis, unfortunately, saw this symbol growing up, and whenever it wasn't on her house, she would see it in other towns and villages and just around. It's a symbol that stands out. But Amy grasped a hold of that handle and opened the door. And so, Amy and Anakis, the door swings open outwards into the room. It is dark, musky. There's a strong smell coming from this room. It smells like a mixture of sulfur and lavender. The air is thick, almost swampy, and very, very warm. Inside you see that there are a great number of tapestries draping down this domed room. There's not a lot of light, but there are a few candles laid about the place, and there are huge piles of melted wax, the candles seemingly just being replaced one on top of the other. The flames are burning a very dark orange. They're quite dim. There are the objects that were described to you by the guards. There's a few metal contraptions, some of which are moving slowly back and forth in a pendulous motion. It's unclear what their purpose is, but they are lining the outside of the room. In the center, behind a dark line creating some 15-foot diameter circle, is a large gemstone. Something large enough to contain a humanoid. And it looks like that is what is going on. This large reddish-orange blood crystal appears to have a humanoid suspended within it, like a fly trapped in amber. Since the crystal is coloured and is only semi-transparent, all you see is the silhouette of this person trapped inside. And carved into the stone, you see more of these demonic symbols.
Well, I don't like the look of this.
I pat Anakis' hand on my arm. It's okay. It's okay. Legus? We've come to see... I'll just sort of kind of start quietly and get a bit louder. We've come to speak to Mr. Slagus.
You are met only with the sound of the pendulous motion of these metal contraptions going back and forth, this scraping metal sound.
Is the crystal going to count as cover? If it's inside the crystal, is that going to count as...
It's not going to count as total cover, no.
Right, okay. Can I do my divine sense, please?
You can do your divine sense. As you open your heart to taking in what the universe is trying to tell you, you look around and you see faint speckles hanging in the air. You know that at some point within the last month, in this room have been a fiend and a dragon. But what is currently trapped inside that stone is neither.
Can I tell what it is?
You can tell that it is nothing that your divine sense would normally pick up. It's not a fae, it's not undead.
Okay. I guess...
Do you want me to try and talk with my spooky voice?
What we could try in a different language.
I could try Infernal.
Yeah, go for that.
I just say Lurgus in Infernal. I assume it's still Lurgus, but...
That's a good point.
So, yeah, I guess add something to it.
Hello, Lurgus. Are you in there?
As you speak, one of the tapestries on the wall then glows green. The symbol almost glaringly black against this glowing tapestry. And then the light slowly recedes.
It's talking to me. Amy, the tapestry's talking to me.
Did you understand it? What did it say?
No, it's just, I don't know. It just looks a bit. Let us know. Are you there?
Which language are you using?
Infernal.
The green tapestry lights up again.
The same one.
The same one.
Are there any other tapestries?
There are dozens of them. Hanging
What do they
in
have?
various
What do they have on them?
They all look like they've got different dark symbols on. Given how dark the room is, it's difficult to make out. You'd need to get right up close to be able to see them. Even though you've got dark vision, it's pretty much pitch black. It's difficult to discern the colours of the tapestry.
Can I produce flame?
Yeah, you can make
and just use it as a torch. Yeah, just use it as a torch type thing.
While Anakis creates this flame to have a look around, it makes it easier to see through the crystal. Is Amy still looking at the crystal?
Yeah.
You notice the features on the silhouetted person, the light permeating through more. It looks like someone caught by surprise and then frozen in that position. And the person inside there is most definitely an elf. Give me a perception check.
It's Malcolm. No, can't be.
15.
You recognise it as one of the people from the dinner party.
Huh. Can I remember what position they were in? Were they near the head of the table, or
they were close to the head of the table? They were near to Selendar. It was someone sitting to one of the sides of Eden.
Okay. I'll nudge Anakis and sort of whisper that I've seen this person. He was out at the dinner party where Eden was.
What?
This isn't who. So, are we looking for a tiefling? Are we looking for a tiefling?
No. No.
Who are we?
I don't. I can't remember the description of him.
The Cambion. He is said to look demonic with wings and horns and a tail.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
That doesn't have one. So, presumably.
This person just looks entirely like an elf. A very posh-looking elf.
Is the rest of the room? Is the rest of the room dark? Sorry, Kerry.
Yes.
I think he's in here.
You think the guy is?
I think the Cambion is in here. I don't.
Well, so if you're saying he's like a demon, I would be able to sense him with my divine sense, and I couldn't. So I don't know. I mean, potentially, you know how what's his name, ruler guy,
Mecca
was taken over by the dragon. What if demon guy that's in here has taken that guy's, looks like that guy and is out walking around out there and has trapped the real guy in here?
In here. That could be a possibility. I never thought of that.
So the guy outside said that Merker came here, just before he left. So maybe he did something to demon guy.
Let's call him DJ. Demon guy.
Okay.
DJ.
So, a couple of options here. I mean, I presume you can't try and speak to him telepathically or anything like that.
No, I don't have anything. I don't.
So we could go against what the guy outside said and cross over the black line and go up to the crystal. I mean, remember last time I touched the crystal and I used lay on hands, it spoke to us.
Do you still have that
experience. I still have that on past experience. I mean, that worked. It does concern me. I don't know.
I don't feel like we should cross that dodgy black-looking line, if I'm honest. I think that's...
I think we need to find out what the black line does.
Well, why don't we throw something on it? Is there a stone?
I wish I was in that room.
Oh God, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would imagine if it's set up to be like... I mean, it could be movement based. It's probably life based, but we could try and roll something across it.
Drew has that kind of dungeon master look of like,
He's got that.
so
I've been
you're
looking
going
at him.
Are they about to fall into my trap? So
Are they going to die?
Can I take out one of my torches and not light it and just roll it across the floor and across that black line?
I don't know if a torch is a good idea. I was thinking more like a piece of string, if I'm honest.
It's not on fire. It's just I'm rolling it to see what happens.
So basically taking out a stick.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay. You take out the torch, lay it on the ground, and you push it. It rolls, and the end of it rolls over the line, and then back over, circling around. Nothing happens.
Oh. But it's fine. It's not the line that made it turn around.
No, it's just
like the shape of it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where the Cambion was kept. Maybe he was kept within that black circle, and now he's no longer there. There's no magic.
Walk the circle and check that it's not broken.
As you two are walking around the circle to investigate things, I'm just going to nip over to Eden and Airden. The two of you are in the vault. You've had a minute or so to have a look around. You see that a lot of the arms and armour, in fact all of them, are labelled, with very few exceptions, but they're fairly obvious when they're not labelled. Things like tomes that are left on pedestals. The title of the tome is on the book itself. But there are several daggers, spears, halberds, suits of armour, helmets, gauntlets, all labelled. There is an empty plinth towards the back of the room. There is a suit of armour and a sword missing. The sword missing has the label Feyblade.
Of course. Yep.
Is there a nearby wall I can bash my head against?
You have a choice of plain stone or fresco painting.
Let's go with the fresco painting. Just gonna... Okay. Okay. Whose suit of armor would that have been?
That suit of armor is Eric's.
Same marker. Okay. It's like, did you light it on fire? Okay.
You can see that Merca's suit of armor is also missing, but that's understandable that would be missing, along with one of his weapons, which was non-magical. But yes, Eric's armor is missing.
Sorry, I was...
No,
Sorry.
it's quite alright. So Eric's armor is missing. Merca's armor is missing, but you know where Merca's armor went. It was on Merca. It's now in a bonfire.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Airden, I think, falls on the floor. He's barely able to keep himself up. He's on 1 hit point. He's kind of like, well, Eden, I followed you here, and it's been a great day, hasn't it?
Can I go over and help Airden up? I'll put my arm around him so he can.
Okay, I'll accept her.
A crutch.
Yeah, I'll accept her help. We're not taking anything. We're just leaving this all here. You just need the sword. Yep. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Both of you give me a perception check. Let's see if there's anything else that you guys spot in the room.
12.
21. These are my new Kraken dice. They're doing really good for me.
That's really cool.
They're Neapolitan, pink and white and brown.
Huh.
Nice.
I used to love that ice cream as a kid.
Yeah, they also come in spumoni. like pink and white and green. Anyway, sorry, just really excited by new dice.
No, that's all right. Be excited. So, Airden, looking around, you'll notice a few coins close to your hand that you'll be able to pick up without Eden necessarily noticing. Eden, you notice on a plinth near to where the sword was taken is an orb. This is an augur's orb, something that has not been used actively for centuries, but it used to be used fairly commonly to guard usually like stashes and not officially vaults. It's essentially a scrying orb that lets you see everything that it has seen within the past month.
That sounds like a bad idea.
CCTV.
And I want it so bad.
Yeah, check the videotapes.
Right. Yes. Yeah. I want to go. Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Sorry, just before you do that, see these coins? Are they labelled or anything? You said there was like everything was accounted for, stuff in stacks and stuff.
Yes, so the stuff in the stacks to the opposite wall, the side that you're sort of leaning on, it's just like loose piles of uncatalogued gold. So it seems that the stuff on the opposite wall is just elven currency. What you're sitting near is like ancient kingdom currency, stuff that's no longer in circulation.
If it won't be missed, as far as I know, then yeah, I'll take it. But if it'll be like missed and, you know, there will be consequences for it, then no. I'm not that bothered. I'm not like, you know, my whole thing isn't really looking for gold. It's just like, I kind of want something for all this effort to get in here.
Doesn't look like it'll be missed. Like, it's just in a pile. It's not catalogued or anything.
Then in Airden's pocket it goes.
Cool.
What was it? Like ancient coins?
Yes, these are 5 Uriel coins.
How are you spelling that?
URIL.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So, Eden, approaching this orb, as you place your hands on it, you'll remember playing with similar toys as a child. Posh elven noble kids get a lot of fancy magical things to play with, little trinkets. And you know, like those yak backs that you used to get, where you'd say something and it would say something back. You essentially had something like that, where it would record the last 5 seconds
of that thing.
Yeah. So you're used to the controls of this thing, and you manage to wind it back, and it goes back days, and no one has been in the vaults. No one has been in the vaults until you get to just about a week ago. There's no timestamps, so it's difficult to tell. But from just general speed and passage of time, around about a week or so ago, you see Merca come in. He has a look around, lifts things, checks them out, and then leaves without taking anything. At this point, his armor's already gone. And then soon after, within about a day, Eric comes in, takes his armor, has a quick look around the room, spots the Feyblade, and snatches it with purpose, and then leaves.
Oh, conversations will have to be had.
How do you... It's not really the easiest thing to bring up. Hey, you know, I broke into the vault and I was supposed to be in the place and saw you taking the sword that I'm going to try and steal and give to my super sexy patron. Like, that's not the conversation you have. Okay. Right. I'm gonna go.
I'll limp after her.
So
I'll help you.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, yeah.
I'm storming.
Okay, yeah, we're both storming.
So where are Eden and Airden going to go? Are you going to try and meet up with Amy and Anakis where they are? Or are you going to go to the temple and just sort of wait for them?
I'm kind of at the whim of Eden, but whatever. I would vote for meeting them at the temple, because that's what we agreed on.
Yeah, that is what we agreed. Yep.
It is what you agreed. It's also, I would argue, reasonable, and just a suggestion. You don't have to go for it. But that, given the disappointment of things, perhaps going and checking on your allies, see how they're getting on. It's entirely a suggestion. You can just go to the temple if that's what you're...
Do you want us to go there, Drew?
It would be my preference, but it is entirely your choice.
No, I suppose we should see what our compatriots are up to. Which way did they go? You seem to know this place better than me. I am kind of thinking that, they could maybe heal me a little bit. We're a team. We should help each other, and so I'm hurt. They should help me. For all I've done.
Sound really weird coming out of your mouth. It's funny when you say it. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Okay. I know where they were going. We'll go see if we can find them.
All right. Given the time disparity, the fact that you guys had a shorter distance to walk, but you were slowed down by the door, you guys will be able to get to them about 2-3 minutes after we kick back in with Amy and Anakis now. So, Amy, Anakis, you guys are walking around this dark circle.
Does anything happen?
You have a look around.
Unbroken.
It seems to be entirely unbroken. Give me an investigation skill check.
Read this dice. Investigation. 15 for me. 8.
Anakis will give it a cursory look around with the light, and then tapestries will sort of billow and move as you guys are wandering around. She'll get distracted by looking at those. Amy, you see that while the line is unbroken, there is a section that's recently been painted over.
Does it look like it's the same stuff, or does it look like it's pretending, like it's made to look like?
It looks like it's the same stuff, but it's recent, and it's only a small section.
What is it? Is it like powder, or is it paint? It's like actual
paint, but it's specially mixed paint.
Okay.
It looks like there's iron mixed into it, iron filings.
Anakis, do you have dispel magic or anything?
Not prepared.
Okay. We could do what's the floor made of?
The floor's stone.
We could do a classic try and break the circle by breaking the floor. If it's painted on, if we cause a crack in the floor, it'll break the circle.
I suppose, yes. We could try. I could use my my claws to try and do something.
But then you've got to put your hand through it. I don't want to do something where you have to put your hand through the other side of the circle, so it needs to be something.
So are you trying to break it without touching it?
Yeah.
Ah.
If it was wood, it'd be easier, but it's stone. So.
What about?
Let me see. Not that I really want to use my spells. But what does this do?
While you guys are deliberating, Airden and Eden will be walking down the corridor, and you will see this storm door open, and there's light on the other side of the door. As you approach the door, you see the room, this large domed area with this massive crystal hovering in the middle of it.
What do I know about any of this? This might be right up Airden's kind of alley, this type of thing. Demonic stuff, circles, all that voodoo.
Give me a history, religion, or arcana skill check.
Okay. Oh, that's a 19 plus.
In fact, you can make each of those in sequence if you like.
No, I'll just pick. Well, it's whatever you'd prefer me to do.
Arcana.
Arcana, good. That's plus 3, so I got 22.
Nice. Yes, all the sigils on the tapestries are things to detect certain things and to repel certain things. The tapestry that glows green whenever Anakis speaks Infernal is simply a warning to whoever's in the room that Infernal is being spoken. There are other tapestries to warn of Abyssal and Undercommon, Deep Speech. Lots of different languages there to sort of alert people that may not actually understand those languages that they're being used.
Okay.
There's another set of tapestries that will warn about different kinds of magic being cast. The circle itself is a simple binding circle. It seems to be a more permanently made version of the magic circle that was cast to expel Sheniel from Xander. The crystal is very rarely used, but you know it's a powerful form of magic to capture a creature. They are sometimes aware of what's happening outside the crystal, but very few have been able to act on it after the fact, and so the people don't tend to come out of this crystal. But you can tell when they age, and this is a recently formed crystal. So if this prisoner's supposed to have been here for ages, he's either got a brand new prison, or something's not quite right.
Okay.
Can we see them now?
Yes.
Okay, I just wave from the other side of the room. Hi guys!
Airden weakly, hello.
Airden, you don't look so good.
I'll just go sit in the corner.
Okay. So we'll come back all the way around. So we came here to find some demon guy. Instead, we have found this elf man, who actually, Eden, wasn't he sat next to you at the dinner party? Who is this guy?
Can I go take a
Yes.
look?
Eden will be able to identify this as Eric.
Oh, shit.
Shit!
Huh.
Oh, that's not good. He's your fancy piece, isn't he, Aiden?
My fancy piece.
Yeah, wait, we were in this guy's house. Did we see pictures of him in the house when we were me and Xander?
You will have, yes, but it's difficult to identify features, and since you don't know him very personally, if you got higher on the perception, then yes. But
Okay.
you got decent, but not great.
What's he wearing?
He is wearing an older outfit.
Not in a sexy way.
He's
does he have the sword on?
No, he doesn't. Nor does he have his armor. He looks to be wearing an outfit similar to the one that you saw him in when you met him in the garden earlier today.
Do you tell us who it is or not?
Yeah, of course.
Right, okay. So there's a dragon going around as Mugger, and there's potentially whatever was in here, this demon guy going around as your husband.
That sounds so unlikely, but yeah, that's...
Do we break him out? We need to break him out. We need to free him. Right, so how do we deal with this circle thing? What's this going to do if we go over it?
I don't think it'll do anything.
Eden will know that it won't do anything so long as you are not, a celestial or a fiend.
Okay. Do you say that out loud?
Yeah, I'll say as much.
Can I? Oh. Okay. Why? Eden, do you want to? Why don't you go and?
Absolutely. I'm gonna go break that circle. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here if that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As Eden breaks the circle, you can even just use your foot to scrape the paint off and scuff it. The crystal slowly lowers down to the ground and rests.
Break him out, Eden.
Yeah. Okay. So, can I go over? Is it really solid?
It's
like, is it?
Yeah, it's proper solid.
Proper solid. As opposed
Okay.
Proper solid. Proper solid base. Proper solid base, I said.
Can I shoot at it?
Yeah, you can shoot
I'm gonna
at
shoot
it.
something at it. I'm gonna shoot something at it. Everybody duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me try just like an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Just to see if it does anything.
As you point your finger and blast Eldritch Blast, it strikes the crystal and doesn't reflect off of it. It strikes and seemingly gets absorbed by it. A few of the demonic symbols carved into the crystal glow. And then when you stop, you note that there's a divot. You've not broken the crystal, but it's definitely damaged it.
Can I try again? But like be touching it and then shoot.
Yes. When doing this,
Should I try something?
you'll be able to work out that by continuing this action, if you maintain it for about 30 minutes, you'll be able to get through the crystal.
Is there a quicker way? 30 minutes is a long time. How can I?
What if I mean, I have better spells that do more damage than just Eldritch Blast. So I mean, I'll also use those as well.
Okay.
It's not just Eldritch Blast. I mean,
Yes. Warlocks are more than just Eldritch Blast.
I'm not a basic warlock.
Absolutely. Okay, so yeah. So Warlock spells. Yeah, you've got your Cloud of Daggers. Would not necessarily be the kind of thing here. Ooh, Shatter. Do you have Shatter prepared? I think you did have at some point, did you not?
Who are you talking?
Sorry, to Laura, the Shatter spell.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's...
What's the Kerry?
Ooh.
We swapped.
It looks... My NPCs are the only ones that are meant to be doing that, thank you very much.
Huh? We all look so confused.
Swapping, I think.
What?
Yep, sorry. On Twitch, everyone's just kind of like shifted where they are, and Laura has disappeared. But it's fine. I've just rearranged you guys again. No more swapping.
Until Laura comes back.
Yeah.
What were you going to do, Daniel?
I was going to ask Amy if she can heal Airden.
Well, I kind of want to try something first, but I might not be able to heal you afterwards.
Oh. Okay, well, I trust you, Amy. I'm really not doing well, but
Are you going to stay outside of that circle? You're going to sit here and not move, right?
I'm just going to sit here. I'm not much help, I'm afraid.
Can you hold on to this for me? And I pass the jar
Sure.
to Airden. It's just don't take the lid off. Just hold it, and then I'll come back and get it. Okay? It's just keep hold it. I don't want to take it across there because you're saying it's just a bad idea.
Okay.
And then I'll go over and join Eden next to it. I mean, she might come back and shatter it, I don't know. But can I touch the crystal? Do I get...
Yeah.
Does nothing really happens when you just touch it? Can I try putting in 5 lay on hands, see what happens?
Yep. As you pump the energy into the crystal, it seems to catalyze what Eden's doing. The energy that she's pumping in seems a bit more potent now, as you're putting in your energy, it's almost like weakening the resistance of the crystal.
Right.
And then you begin to hear a hum come from the crystal. And as Eden continues holding her hands to this crystal, pumping more and more of this eldritch energy into it, you having weakened the crystal, the hum gets louder and louder, and it seems to speed up the growth and fall of this humming sound, getting faster and faster. And then all of you will hear voices coming down the corridor towards the room. And you'll hear the voice of the guard saying, "It's strange that the prisoner's been so popular lately. I wasn't expecting anyone else to come by. We've got a few priests here performing a ritual. I'll go ahead and make sure that they're all right, because I haven't heard from them in about 10-15 minutes.
Can I, while this is happening, because presumably they're talking as they come down the corridor, I want to let go of the crystal. I'll run back to Airden, take the jar off of him, and when I do it, can I brush my hand along his arm, and I'll pump my last 5 hit points that I've got into him.
Okay.
That's all I've got left. So,
Thank
and
you.
then, but can I sort of be like, you need to hide?
What, to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Would the guard not have seen them coming then?
The guard will have seen Airden and Eden come in. So it'll be
all
aware
right,
that
never
they're
mind
there.
then. Well, I'll just say, we're priests. We're doing religious stuff. Just play along with it. It's fine.
Okay. I'm not worried. I'm a very well-dressed elf just now. I'm probably a lot,
Okay.
like
Then I'm going to
alright.
suggest Laura's not here. Oh no, Laura's not here to agree. But I'll sort of suggest that maybe we don't stand by the crystal and look like we're destroying it.
Everything looks weird and messed up.
And me and Anakis, I'll say like we should stand there and say like prayers and stuff. Looks like we're doing it. Yeah.
Yes, we'll do that.
And then wait for the
No
guard.
problem.
Oh wow, that's.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Hi.
been a fun one tonight, guys.
Oh my goodness, technical difficulties. So basically, until Laura returns, it's just my face on here, because otherwise it looks messy. But rest assured, everyone else is still here. So this guard will be approaching just as.
Sorry, I've just seen what the stream looks like.
Sorry, Laura's rebooting her router.
Oh, right, okay, I just asked her on Facebook if she's alright.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I had this happen to me a couple of times.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah. So yes, the guard approaches just as the energy being pumped into the crystal cracks it. And one side, the far side, then begins to crumble away, and Eric's arm flops down, side covering his face, then crumbles away, and he takes in a sharp breath, his eye darting around to try and see who's around. This is at the far side of the crystal, away from the guard and the way into the room.
Mm-hmm.
The guard walks up the stairs, so while...
Can I dart out of the door, seeing this,
Yeah,
to where the guard, to meet the guard, and
yes.
pull the door closed behind me?
Nice save. Alright. You dash into the torchlit corridor, and the guard's... Oh! Hello. My apologies for potentially interrupting. I have one of the nobles here. He wishes to come and see the prisoner.
Oh, who is it? Because we only have like a list of people that are kind of allowed to be in when we're doing our ritual. I can check his name on the list just to make sure.
I'm afraid he's not one that I can permit a denial of.
Sorry.
Oh, well, who? Just okay. So I'm prepared for who I'll be greeting.
It's Lord Eric.
Is it? Okay. See, my colleague she's deep into the middle of this ritual, and it's going to go on for another, like, what? How out of character? How long have we been in that room? Like 10 minutes, he said, didn't he?
Yeah, you guys have been in there for a good 10-15 minutes.
Okay. So we're about halfway through. We probably need another 15-20 minutes on it, and it needs to be like completely uninterrupted. And we already had like an interruption towards the start, so we had to start all over again. Do you need me to speak to him? Maybe if I explain what's going on.
I'm afraid with it being a member of the royal family, and you being, as much as you are, a member of the Temple of Vitra, you are an outsider. We wouldn't be able to allow this, I'm afraid.
Okay. Well, give me 1 second. Let me just... I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, please, just wait here, though, because... like, the slightest thing can interrupt the ritual, and like I said, we'll start all over again, and we'll be here all night otherwise.
Give me a persuasion skill check. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, persuasion.
10.
Ooh.
Right on the line.
Do it.
Looks you up and down, readjusts his helmet. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll give you all the time that I can.
That's perfect. I'll dart back in. So I guess to catch Laura up
Yes. Rather than spending another spell slot, Amy went over and pumped some of her Paladin healing points into the crystal to see if she could do something similar with the crystal. Instead, it just sort of weakened it, because there's a lot of demonic stuff going on with the crystal. Her pumping in this divine energy weakened it to the point where your eldritch energy just tunneled through it. Like it was butter. So rather than taking half an hour, it's taken like 10 seconds. And the crystal, the bit of the crystal opposite the door, so hidden from view from anyone entering the room, it started to crumble away, and Eric's hand has flopped out, and side of his face is now free. He's able to see you.
However, the other Eric is on his way. So I come back in. Eden, Other Eric, fake Eric, is on his way in here. You might want to go out and stop that, because they won't let me go and talk to him, and the guard says that he can't deny him, and if he comes in and sees that we're breaking up and...
Wait, do we know that's fake Eric?
Well, we know that...
Well, we know that he's not...
We know that this in here is Eric,
yes.
And that guy out there is probably the demon, so it's our best guess.
We don't know for sure.
I mean,
it's
pretty sure.
Drew's got a really
we have to kill one.
Smile on his face, so I'm assuming.
Eden, I think you need to go out and try and stall or get him to leave or something. Because the problem is the crystal's fallen down a bit, so it doesn't look the same now as it did when we came in. And if he walks around the back, he's going to see that it's cracked open, and then this real Eric might be able to say something. I don't know. Like, I think you're our best bet.
Is Eric and the crystal able to talk?
You'll need to crack him out of the crystal ball, which you are able to do. But at the moment, his jaw sort of like held closed by part of the crystal.
Okay.
Can I just get my claws out, Wolverine style, and just start hacking away at it?
Yeah, you can easily pull him all the way out. I'm just... if you guys want him out the crystal, you can get him out the crystal. If you want to leave him in the crystal, he can't talk.
I think pretend that he's in there for now and try to get rid of fake Eric.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, we're screwed. It's cracked already. Like, there's no way we can...
Yeah, but it's on the back. So if he doesn't come around the back, he won't see that it's cracked. So
how are we going to explain being in here then?
I don't know. You're his girlfriend.
I am not his girlfriend. His girlfriend.
Yeah, but he
Fancy piece.
Fancy piece.
Girlfriend. So just like, I don't know, flirt or something. That's what
Okay,
people do, right?
dig him out. Not just I'm gonna tell like I'll be right to Eric, like I'll be right back, and then someone else needs to take over.
Oh, we want to take it right, but the other Eric might want to come in here, and I don't. If you can't get him,
I'll
okay.
do something.
Okay.
This is a stupid question, but I presume there's no other ways out of this room.
There are no other ways out of this room. No.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going into the hallway.
Sorry, I would like to clarify that. There are no doors out of this room.
There are
Can
windows.
we check for? Yeah, are there windows?
There are no windows out of this room.
Can we check?
Can I check the room for another exit?
Yes, you can feel free to check the room for another exit.
I am going to do it speedily.
Okay. Right. So when I leave, are there other rooms between, like, depending, I guess, on how quickly I can intercept other Eric? Like, how?
No, this is just one long corridor designed to put as much space between this cell and the rest of the structure. The person inside this is supposed to be so dangerous. They don't want anyone or anything near him. But the prisoner and the details of it have never been divulged to you. It seems to be a closely guarded secret.
What if this is a trap and this is like a double bluff?
Well,
Like he wants us to think that, you know.
Well, if it is, then we are. Okay.
Yeah.
it could be the case. I didn't sense a demon in there, but the crystal
Oh, yeah.
demon stopping it, I suppose. But
I'm gonna run out then. Well, like
Casual.
Casual run.
yeah.
All right. You run out down the corridor. You see that there is a guard standing in front of Eric, trying to discuss with him about these two annoying prisoners and how wouldn't it just be great if they could bring back executions for elven prisoners.
No, please don't kill my brother and my sister.
I'm gonna walk over. The worst plan I've ever had, and I've had some pretty bad plans. Okay, so I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna talk to Eric. I'm gonna address Eric, not the guards. And I'm gonna go, there you are. They told me you were coming here. I must have got here before you.
Eden, I was not expecting to see you here. What are you even doing here?
Well, I'd originally gone down to see the vaults because I'm trying to pick out some jewels and stuff for like a new, tiaras, some earrings and stuff. And then ended up just having a bit of a wander around. I was looking for you. They pointed me in this direction, but then you weren't here. And all this is a big, stupid hallway. So these guards have the worst sense of direction.
Did you manage to find some jewels for you?
I couldn't get in.
I've been having some memory issues myself. I couldn't quite remember how to get in. But that's all right.
Well, it's pretty important. Like I mean, we can't have a wedding if I'm not wearing an old tiara. That's not. I mean, imagine what people will say, and then how long it takes to make a brand new one, and it's not going to be done in time, or it's not going to be done the way I like it. And if they don't get it done right the first time, and then I have to have it redone, and there's not enough time. Darling,
it's quite all right.
No, it's not. You don't understand how stressful this is. I'm just gonna start crying.
This is amazing.
With advantage,
Yeah, with
please make
advantage.
me a deception skill check.
Awful plan.
Bring it.
It's a natural 20.
Immediately, the guard, wide-eyed, takes one stride back, another stride back, turns, and swiftly marches down the corridor back to his post, away from all of this. Eric slowly moves his arms around you, pats you on the back. There, it'll be quite all right. Perhaps we can figure it out together. Come, we'll go and get you a glass of wine and calm down.
Maybe 2 glasses.
2 glasses.
I'm so supposed to say.
Anything you want.
Maybe lunch.
Darling, it's the middle of the night. Remember, we've just had that party with Salandar. Listen, you are obviously stressed, and I know you. You and I have known each other for a long time. We need to get you some food and some wine.
I think I'd like that.
Good.
Will you come with me? Because the people here, they don't know what they're doing, and you know the way that I like things. They're gonna bring in the wrong cup, and you know there's the one wine glass that I like, and I don't like the other ones. You know that, and they always bring it in the wrong one.
Yes, I absolutely. Let's go together, and I'll make sure that you get the right cup. Laura, what is Eden's passive perception?
13. No. Yes, 13.
13. As you're walking down the corridor, you'll notice that there is an extra sword at his belt. Meanwhile, back in the room, what are we doing with the Eric inside this crystal?
Right, let's get him out.
Okay.
I'm really I'm just confused at this point. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Why is he in the what?
Okay, we need to crack him out. So can we try and now just break? Does it feel like we can break bits of the crystal off physically?
Yes, easily. You're able to
Right. Wolverine.
I'll go to catch him as he falls out, so that he doesn't
I just start hacking at it with my claws.
He collapses exhausted, and slowly raises a trembling hand up and strokes the side of Amy's face and then collapses.
Is he unconscious?
He is.
No. I've got some healing herbs. Hang on. Equipment. Where is it? Cutting of healing herbs I've got. I don't know what to do with them or how to use them, but I've got a cut of healing herbs.
It's what we used on our work. It was used on Airden, wasn't it? So...
Can I put it? Do I just put it in his mouth?
Yeah, you can just. Airden will be able to tell you from experience.
Airden, what do I do?
I didn't know. I don't know what happened.
That's very, very true. You just had a bitter taste in your mouth.
I just take them out of my sack and I open his mouth really wide and I just shove them in. And I make a chewing motion with his head and open it and close it. Come on, man, wake up!
I think Airden's watching this being like, no.
His eyes bolt open and he shoots upright.
Can I put my hand over his mouth?
What, to keep... Oh,
to stop him saying
shut up.
So he doesn't shout or anything.
Yes.
It's okay, we're rescuing you. Mm-hmm. We're friends. Your name is Eric?
Mm-hmm.
We're friends with Eden. We've come to rescue you.
Will you take your hand from his mouth?
Yes.
Do you know where Lurgas is?
Yes, unfortunately.
Where is he?
loose somewhere in the city.
We think he might be in your body. But now's not the time to go through that. Is there another way out of here, out of this room?
No, it's just the one way in and out. If he's out there, any day now, someone important to me is returning to the city. I need to make sure that they are safe. I need to get home.
Hang on. Eden.
Yes.
Eden.
She's already here.
Yeah, Eden's here and she's with him now, distracting him, so we can get you out. Once we get you out, we'll go find Eden.
That's... No. You're telling me that my fiancé is currently with my captor?
Yes. We don't really have time for this conversation right now.
We need to move you now.
So can you walk? Are you fine?
I am now, yes. He struggles to his feet, he wobbles slightly, but then he brings himself up with a solid bearing.
Drew, can I, if I was to use spider climb, can I fire that lift over my shoulder and take him down the wall with me?
You can. Yep.
But what's the surrounding of the tower like? There
are no windows though.
Yeah, there's no windows or doors out of this.
There weren't windows even downstairs that we could get out of. Right. Okay, so here's what. So there weren't. How many guards did we come past coming up?
Coming up, you came past that one guard.
Just that one guard. Right. Here's what I think we should do. I have one spell slot left. I can use command on someone. If we can come up with what the best command word will be to get him to leave. Maybe just leave, but he won't. He'll only go for like 6 seconds. So we need to get your brother and sister out on our way out as well. So we need to do something that will mean he is out of action while we get past him. So, because I've been...
Why don't I...
Go on.
No. I could charm him for a minute. I've still got one, but I've got another second.
Okay, yes. It's probably better for you to try charming. If that fails, then I can command, yeah?
Okay.
So, if you...
Hang on, is the guard an elf? No.
Yes,
is he an elf?
The guard is an elf.
It won't work then. Okay.
It's not that it won't work, he just gets advantage on the saving throw.
I still think we should try then.
Okay.
So if you
command...
You're going to charm him, yeah? Okay, so I will help Eric out with Airden's help as well. Anakis, you go first and charm him, and then maybe just like try chatting to him and keeping his back to us so he doesn't see us leave.
Okay, I can do that.
We'll go, then you leave and follow after us, and we'll meet back down by the temple like we originally said, and hopefully Eden kind of goes with the same meet point as we said before.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's what we do.
Okay.
Let's go.
So
I'll just kind of toddle along behind. I don't have any weapons. I'm pretty hurt. Not much use. Not very charismatic.
Since when did Airden turn into this little?
This whole adventure in the city has really been a.
It's broken.
You are a changed man, Airden.
Yeah, got a lot to think about.
Yeah. I don't know, there's almost like a Theon Greyjoy sort of thing going on.
Yeah, I was thinking that,
totally. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, Anakis, you go first. And charm.
Okay, I cast Charm Person on
Okay, so you're going down the corridor until you get to the end with the cells and the guard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, before you guys get all the way down the corridor, Eden... Eric takes you to these cells past the guard. He mentions to the guard, I'll be back very soon. I'm just taking her to the... I'm just taking her. I'll be back soon. The guard nods.
Because I'm casting it at second, I can charm 2 people within 30-foot radius of each other.
Okay. Well, you guys are still like a good minute behind Eden and
Oh, okay.
and,
Right, it's fine.
Eric.
Let's keep going. Let's go.
Yep. So Eric begins to escort you out of this cell area. Are you still going with other Eric? Yep. Okay. So he leads you sort of unsure.
I need that sword, so he needs to lose his pants. Look. I'm less powerful. That's not okay.
He needs to lose his pants.
He needs to lose his pants.
He leads you down the stairs. He looks a little unsure about where he is and takes you tentatively back towards the nicer quarters inside the tower for a sit down and a glass of wine. Meanwhile, Amy, Airden, Anakis, you guys run down the corridor and you see the guard, and there are Tia and Von. Both of them perking up slightly at seeing you, but still sort of playing it cool a bit.
Mm-hmm. I cast Charm Person on the guard.
Okay. Got 16.
Okay.
I think we just rush him. What does the guard have on him?
The guard's
Like,
he's got a long spear.
Armor or anything?
He's just wearing like quilted armor.
Okay.
But when you see him, he simply goes, "Oh, are you done with your ceremony?"
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I managed to get it fast. We managed to do it quite quickly. Yeah, we need to get back to the temple though. Is there a quicker way out of here? Because we're already past our curfew. You know what it's like. I mean, you don't know what it's like. You're an elf. We're underlings. We get given curfews, and we're already past the time.
Yes, I can thoroughly understand that. Sorry, my brain is all over the place with these two just annoying.
Oh, do you know what? Right, let me take them off your hands.
Ooh.
I can see that you're massively stressed. We'll take them back to the temple. I mean, we're looking for new, they're looking for new, staff. I'll just take them with us. Don't worry about it.
I think them being in the service of the church would be quite a good position for them.
I really do too. They need from what I've heard about these and what I heard you talking about, they deserve some punishment. Of the religious kind.
Initially, I was going to ask for a persuasion check with disadvantage because it's a bit of a stretch to ask a guard this. But since Airden is in fact a high elf, and
I've dressed very well.
And he dressed very well. The backing of this elf will counteract that. And so just make a persuasion check, no disadvantage.
Can I support her?
I think that's what's already happened.
Yeah, the support of everyone. Yeah.
10.
Oh.
Let's see what he's like.
No.
I should play poker. Poker face. He looks wearily down at his boots. Thank you. Just get them out of here. They are annoying as all get out.
Have they got what are they
Manacles?
called?
Nope.
Manacles.
They are just loose in this cell. He opens the door. Both of them rush out, and Tia goes to give you a big hug, Anakis. But it stops.
Can I slap?
And I just
you know your place. You follow after us.
If the guard doesn't see me, can I kind of wink at them?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Just get in line. Right. God, what's your name? Sorry, I've been talking to you and I've not even asked you what your name is.
Thank you. Trayvon.
Okay, Trayvon. So, is there a quicker way out of here than all the way back down and through the big fancy halls? Is there just like a quick service exit?
Through the fancy hall, but go through the main double doors. At this time of the evening, you don't need to go down through the guard's exit.
And that's the quickest way? There's not like a service exit like here?
I'm afraid not, no. These are secure cells.
I'm just laughing at how crap this guard is. We just ran in to see this most dangerous prisoner that exists. Came out and went, oh, okay, right, so did fine, we need to go. We're going to take these prisoners with us. And what's the quickest way out of here? Okay, great, right, bye.
Thank you so much. And then I'll do like a little sort of prayer for him really quickly as we're already leaving the room, and then we just like bolt. Yeah, like
Thank you, bye.
yeah, basically. When we're out of his view, we start pelting him down.
We've got the guards at the bottom, remember? Or we can go out the secret entrance.
Yeah, we're not going that way. Yeah, but they're in the other Eric's in the bloody fancy room, isn't he? So.
Oh, shit, yeah.
As you guys are escorting Tia, Von, and Eric past this guard, the guard then relaxes against the wall for a moment, and then just as you guys head down the stairs and out through the secret door, he then bolts upright. Wait a minute!
We're just running.
So as you guys are running away from this guard, who's realised that there's two Erics now.
Oh, cue the Benny Hill music.
Eden, you are escorted to a private chamber by this Eric, sat down, and there is a carafe of wine on the table. He hesitates near the variety of different goblets and cups. Get yourself a cup. I'm just going to go and freshen up.
You're coming back, right?
Yes. I'm just heading to the ensuite. I just need to splash some water on my face.
Do you want your favourite glass too?
Yes, that would be lovely, my dear. Yes.
I told you they always bring the other ones that I don't like, and they know that.
Uh-huh.
I'll pour the wine.
You're breaking up a bit there, Laura, again. I'm sorry. But yes, he... Oh, there you go. Wait, you back on. What were you saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
I said poor demon.
All right.
No.
So yes, he goes into the next room. You hear some light splashing, and then he comes back through, wiping his hands on his silk shirt. Eden.
Still have that sword on him?
He's still got the sword on him, yes. He comes and sits down on the shalong next to you. Eden, my dear, I went to go and visit the prisoner because I just needed to make sure that everything's safe. I want to make sure that nothing goes wrong while my brother is apparently dead. That was quite some shocking news that you shared, and I'm thoroughly broken up about it. So, I will go and ensure that this prisoner is...
I know. I'm gonna put my hand on his leg.
Yes, I'm so broken up about this, Eden. I need comforting. We're gonna fade to black on...
Don't say that out loud.
We're gonna fade to black on that.
Tastefully fade to black.
Yes. However, Laura, could you make either a deception or a stealth... no, deception or sleight of hand check. Your choice.
I think for the sword, Daniel, that face, come on.
I think that should be with advantage, let me tell you.
You know what? Yeah, that should be with advantage because he is thoroughly distracted.
Right. Okay. Me. Deception. 18, 19, 22, 23.
Alright. Yeah, during
Very good at his
proceedings, you are able to retrieve his belt and hide it. When...
I want Ember to take it.
Ah, okay. Enver will be able to sneak
No.
to the door, around the door, and close it discreetly behind him. He has left with the belt and scabbard, and the sword.
I mean, I'll finish because, you know, I've committed to this route now, so... and it makes a good alibi. Plus, I'm giving you guys time. You're welcome.
It's much appreciated.
As you guys rush along the corridor, you see Enver stood at the top of the massive staircase in the posh foyer area, looking around furtively, but he's there holding a belt and a sword.
Can I, as we sort of run past him?
He's on the opposite side of this massive set of stairs, so you'll come into the foyer at the opposite end.
Okay, can I... Does
You're not
it
going to
talk?
run directly past it, but, you know.
Right, okay. Can I kind of shout to it as we're kind of going past? Like, getting the impression that he's, like, obviously taking that for Eden somewhere. Be like, throw us it, I'll take it, and then get Eden to come and meet us. Like, tell Eden to come meet us. Wherever are we going? Where are we going? Temple? Outside the temple?
Yeah, I think so.
Aye.
Okay, so... Yeah, I shout that at
He
him.
gives you a sidelong, suspicious look, but then throws the belt and sword towards you.
Okay, catch it. And then
Yep.
keep running.
And you guys continue running away. The guard is behind you, running, shouting with his long spear,
Okay.
shouting, "Stop! That must be an imposter!"
Can I shout to Enver, you need to stop, shut that... Oh, I don't want to say that. We need that guard to stop following us.
It nods at you and runs towards the
then
door.
shout, "Don't
on
kill him!"
Tiny little legs. Alright.
And then, yeah, just try to get out, basically.
As you guys race down the stairs, you get to the set of double doors with the sword in hand. And as you pull open the doors, we are going to end the session there.
Yeah. Knew it.
Unfortunately, didn't quite get to where I was hoping to, but we got most of the way there.
It's never get as far as you think you're going to get. Always takes longer than you think.
It does.
Exactly. But there we go. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this session of Crit It and Hit It. It will be up on YouTube soon. It'll also be in podcast form soon. Just keep an eye out on our social media stuff for when that stuff goes out. And yeah, join us next time so you can find out what happens. Do Amy, Airden, and Anakis get out of there with the sword? What's going on with Eden and this Eric? The other Eric? Which one's the real one? I think it's fairly obvious which one's the real one, but you know.
Yes.
I have to kill them both to be sure.
Aye. Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.